Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to American Truck Simulator. Hope you guys are having a good weekend. We've got a few things to do. First one is we are going to make an announcement. We have a trailer that we're going to be giving away this coming Thursday. I'll show you how to enter to win that. Second thing is we're going to take a look at some of the updates to Dom's new T600. It's still in the beta, but he just got done working on the interior. I think that's all he has for the interior, unless there are any bug fixes or anything like that. So we'll take a look at that. We'll use that truck to take a short drive, and we'll feature a trailer that is, well, it's an older trailer, but it's recently been updated to work with 1.53, which is what I'm in today. So let's go ahead and get into the announcement. Okay, so as you know, we've been doing a lot of giveaways with these trailers. We're going to continue that, and I did get the go-ahead from Southern Skinning to give away a version of his 39-foot Trail Star, which we reviewed on the last video. So that framed dump, end dump, that's going to be given away to someone on Thursday. So what I want you guys to go ahead and do is just go ahead and put Trail Star in the comments down below. If you put Trail Star down in the comments, you are entered to win, and we'll announce who wins on Thursday. So that is that bit of news. Thanks again to Southern Skinning, as always, very generous, and good luck to all of you. So the second thing I want to do is really get into some of the updates for Dom's Kenworth T600. He's been working on it in the beta, released an update a few weeks ago with changes to the exterior, but now we have the interior, so I want to show you some of the options that we have as of right now and what it's looking like. So if we start off here, we have very bare bones, so let's go ahead and do the configuration of it. It's normal if it looks like this. If you've done other mods, especially if you've done maybe updates to it, this is pretty standard. And for those of you that are on the beta, and I assume it's going to be like this always, you don't have to sell the truck and completely replace the file. Even though it was a completely different file, it retained pretty much everything that I had put on it. If it didn't during the update, it'll show through like this. So, but it's very easily correctable. I know we're getting to the inside, but just wanted to show you so we can start piecing this thing together. And you'll see that all of the parts start coming together, and it would continue to do that if you filled out all of these options. Anyway, another thing, even though it's not related to the interior, when you're trying to put together the frame, you have this option for deck plate, but then you can't get the real frame. You see fenders here, you see driveline, we could do that. And we also see the air leaf, we can do that. But it's like we're missing the entire frame, and it's because you can't see the node unless you skip over here to this side, and then you can see what's called rail side, and then you can see that full frame. Just wanted to let you guys know it's nothing broken, but it's something you might be missing out on. Also, you don't see steps until you go to this side for whatever reason, and then we will see that full steps, and it looks like it's totally put together now. Regarding the inside, let's go ahead and go into it. Only one option here in this interior, but we can see basically what it looks like is things are missing, and that's because we haven't selected them. We see the outline and everything of the gauges, but let's go ahead and go into the actual accessories, and everything will start to pop. So I'm going to leave the steering wheel off for right now because I want you guys to see how the dash evolves. So for the bezel, we've got many options. We've got carbon, we've got chrome, we've got Damascus, paint, swirl, wood, and that is it. So I'm going to, maybe I'll just leave it on wood. You know what? I kind of like, let's go ahead and leave it, yeah. Let's go ahead and leave it as wood for right now. But of course, we're missing the dashboard itself. So we'll click on here and go dash. And we have many options. This first option, you'll see it all come together. Boom. And look at the detail. You can just see it looks like it's got texture. It looks like it's got depth. Even though if we turn that off, it looks like what's going on. All we have to do is pick one of these, and it's looking good inside. I would like some more options to be able to change this color out maybe. I mean, here's the thing. This floor, this color is how I would do the truck, hands down. But you can see the different lighting and the shadows going on here. There's real texture to these. And but it would be cool if we had the option to change out the colors. Maybe that's something that we could do here in this interior section. Although, like I said, I'm liking this as is. I probably wouldn't change it. Many of you might want some more options, though. Let's go ahead and go into the dash trim. So the dash trim is just this section right here. And I've been doing it like leather. And you can also do this cabin trim here. I've been doing it leather also. So you kind of have that black and leather look. But let's go through all the options so you can see how they all look. We got burl, carbon, chrome, Damascus, leather, paint, paisley, swirl, and wood. And then you have the same options over here. Just probably pick the one that's going to match up. Just take that back to leather. We also have shifter options. Custom burl ball, carbon ball, chrome ball, Damascus ball, leather ball, marble ball, swirl ball, wood ball black, and factory. Then we've got some more balls. Aqua blue. Is that aqua blue? Blue. Okay, so these are going to glow. How does that work? I would like to know how that works. Green, orange. Now I want to try this now. What is it? Does it like glow with the lights on the inside? Pink, purple, red, yellow, and paint. Well, with all those glows, I mean, come on. We gotta, let's try this out. Why don't we make it so that it fits? I don't know, what's gonna fit best? Or maybe we'll do orange. Let's do orange for right now. I want to see how that actually is going to come out in the game with that glow ball orange. Otherwise, I was going to pick leather to match the sides, but anyway, we got some options. Glowing balls, non-glowing balls. Pretty cool. Also, the seat is missing. It's because we haven't chosen it yet. So let's go ahead and look at the seat adjustment, and we can do Italian leather, leather, or stock. And then the inside is missing because we have to do the seat padding, black leather, color match, felt, gray leather, Italian leather, paisley, and stock. Now, honestly, I'm probably going to do Italian leather, and I'm going to come back to here, and I'm going to pick regular leather option. So we're still kind of dealing with like a gray, a dark gray or a black and leather throughout the entire thing. People might want some more options on the wood. Honestly, I like it. And look how the shadows is just kind of fading out as you get under the dash. That's the way it's supposed to be. And I see so many developers, it just looks like a flat, uniform color all the way across it. And you really lose that realism of being in the cab. So great job here, Dom. Mirrors, you got two options. They're the same shape. One is the factory chrome and one is the factory paint. And of course you don't see a huge difference there, but if I go into the paint and give it some sort of color like that, then when we hop back in, we can see clearly everything around it is there in the paint as opposed to the chrome. He's got a tree hanging for us, so we don't have to worry about anything like that in the vents. So we've covered all of that. I believe that might be, nope, we still have stuff up here. Window chops, if that is your thing, chrome and paint. You'll be able to see it obviously a lot more from the outside. Cab light. So there is a cab light on this. And I'd probably, aqua blue, blue, green, orange, pink, purple, red, and yellow. I'd probably go with orange. Kind of standard. I'm kind of boring like that. The last thing, because we haven't really had a chance to do it because I wanted to see the gauges and the bezels, we'll go ahead and throw a steering wheel up there, and we'll kind of keep that I guess it's wood, but keep that brownish color going throughout. Or we could go ahead and pick a classic leather, so it'd be a black leather in this case. Only other thing, and he had this on the previous version, is there is one version, one placement of the GPS. It's cool that he put the GPS in. Maybe it's going to be featured in multiple locations. That would be kind of cool, depending on how you set stuff up. So, yeah, that is pretty much the updates on the interior for the Dom's Kenworth T600. And so let's go out and take a drive. We'll get a load set up, and I'll be right back. All right, so we've got a load. We're here at the rail yard in Los Angeles, and we're going to take about a 3.5-hour drive east to Blythe with some lumber. Let's actually see what the what we've got here. Yeah, so we're taking it to the ADM in Blythe, 45,888 pounds. And obviously it's the Kenworth T600. But the trailer is an update for Sartana Modding's Lode King Super B. So we've got a B double going here. Looks pretty cool. And I don't know exactly what, details, if there were bug fixes. I just know that in 153, the trailer hasn't been compatible. So it's been made compatible. At least he got it in before 1.54. But thanks to Sartana Modding for getting this thing updated into the game so we can feature it. Always like B doubles. And maybe we'll even have the opportunity to back one up. Maybe. Let's see. Anyway, let's get on the road over to Blythe.
The time has arrived, President Wazer. The world awaits your commands.
We've got Zeemods Cummins ISX 870 in here. It's his one of the newer engines. I believe this one is a 600 horsepower version. We also have an 18 speed differential 3.42. So we're set up for highway today. We got the four ways on. We got the headlights on. Let's go ahead and get the parking brake off.
Continue straight.
Looking pretty good both ways. We're just going to go ahead and take it. So I still have the problem where about every 30 seconds something's interrupting the game. And it's disconnecting all my peripherals for just a second, kind of lose the sound for a fraction of a second, and then I have to put the whatever gear I'm in, it's as if it's in neutral, so I have to take it out and put it back in. Still haven't figured out exactly what's going on. I thought I knew the culprit, but it's been happening still. It's a little off and on. Maybe it is something to do with the USB ports. I have no idea. Hopefully it's not something that's much worse than that, like a problem with the motherboard, or it's getting there's a lack of power. I see it just jolted right there. It resets everything. And then if it happens enough, then what it'll do is it will disable all power. So I'll lose all steering, all braking, all gear shifting all together. And if that continues, usually the next time, then it'll just do a straight crash to desktop. So I'm still dealing with that issue, but for the you know, time being, we can see the interior going on here with Dom's. I think it's a good setup. There it is. Let's put it right back into gear because we got to reset it. What was that, about every 30 seconds? So, and I'll lose that as soon as I take my foot off the gas, so we're just going to leave it right on. Get the four ways off. Go check out what's going on top side. I'm using the splitter, the second stick, as a splitter. Okay, it just did it. You just saw that. I'm going to take my foot off the gas, and we have neutral.
Keep right. And then turn
And
left.
also, I'm in the upper range, so it resets it to lower range. So I have to reset that too. So I thought I had it figured out. I took 4 drives today, earlier, and it worked absolutely perfect. But as soon as I go to record, not so much. So maybe I'm dealing with something like resources because I've got OBS recording. I have no idea. They got the cameras running too. Why would something like running out of resources cause it to intermittently flash like that? And I don't know. And I lose my peripherals, like I just lose control of it. I don't understand it.
Keep left. And then turn left.
But we'll make the trip over to Blythe. I've been cutting too many of these short.
Turn left.
One, because I had a crash to desktop, and the last time I cut it short because I forgot to hit record. I've been having a rough go at it. But this interior is looking good. A few more options on here that I think people would like. Like I said, being able to change out some of the color on like the leather and the padding and everything around here. That would be kind of cool. The fan is a nice little touch. Because I made everything darker colors, what looks really freaking slick in the shop is really hard with shadows, especially when the truck actually holds them. But I've got perfect visibility of the actual gauges, so there's no functionality lost there. And it just feels like a sharp truck. Nope, lost it. Oh, and I lost steering temporarily. That was a bad time to put that camera. I temporarily lost steering, which is what is happening. So, yeah, like I said, I took 4 drives earlier after I had removed an app, and based on my game log, it was saying there was a problem recording drive information or job information. It said communication. Okay, back to high, lower gear, upper range, and we're back in. And it was saying communication failed, and the only thing I could think was maybe it has to do something with the Truckbooks app, because it communicates that information over to Truckbooks, so it logs my drive and you get credit for the VTC, for the Hell Creek Trucking VTC. And I took that out. Actually, I didn't delete it, I just turned it off, and I did 4 straight drives with absolutely zero problem. And I'm thinking, yeah, I got it, because someone else had said that was the issue as well. And apparently on this 5th drive, I realized it is not the problem. Only thing else I'm doing differently is I'm running OBS, and I've got a couple cameras running. So, I don't know. Kind of sucks. We'll go up into 8th. Not really following the speed limit here. Alright, so low range, high range, and back into 8th. You guys are seeing that flickering, right? Need a little bit more light on this. No one else on the road, right? Trying to get it to show the inside a little bit, kind of like more like what it showed in the shop. And as soon as you do that, it's kind of naturally what it would look like. So we're just going to be flying through this because every 30 seconds that cuts out. Let's see if we can top out here. We're topping out at about 80, maybe. Yeah, we are getting through this. Good to see Sartana's trailer back in this. I love this was actually one of my first, if not the first, payware trailers, was this B double here, this Lode King. Lots of good loads, lots of good detail, and it's always a challenge to park, obviously. We're just going to be all over the road, but that's okay. I want to show off this trailer. Not a bad little trailer. Lots of different axle configurations to it. Loads are really good. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I think, is this one of the trailers that you can give it a worn look to it? I think so. I might be confusing it because I know the Lufkin dump trailer has that. I actually featured that not too long ago. But this might also have a worn look to it as well. Ooh, 85, nice. Nice, love a good T600, and the detail on this is great. And of course, for more options, I'm sure Dom is thinking about incorporating more as he goes. But what he's doing so far, like, I reported a couple issues to him, and he got it cleared up right away. There still is one issue. The first time, and you don't know it until it rains, but the wipers would go, and it wouldn't clear away any of the water. And now it clears away the water in the path that it takes. But if you look at the path, it only goes about 2/3 of the way down. The bottom third, when it's raining, stays completely wet. Look how far it doesn't go down right there. It doesn't go down far enough. I need to be able to have it cleared like to the right of the GPS. And maybe that's the way it is in the real truck. But that's something that still needs to get improved, I would think. So if it's not communicating with trucks books, then why am I getting this error still? I still got to figure it out. It's been going on about a week and a half. I've been messing with it, doing tests on it, trying to take this out, that out. It's happening, by the way, not only randomly, but it's happening in different profiles. So it's not a profile thing. I've never seen any mods that affect peripherals in the first place, but love the sound of that Jake on that Cummins 870. So yeah, check out some of the outside as we're driving through, coming up into the eastern portion of California here. Is this guy gonna peg me or what? Hit me. Let's go. Let's go. Is he gonna get me? Do I have fines turned off? I might have, you know what? I might have fines turned off. Are we slowing down up ahead? I think we're slowing down up there, are we? Actually, we're probably not slowing down. They're probably not going 75 like I am. But what do you guys think of the interior? Any notes that you would leave? I'm sure that if there was something to add, Dom would be listening to it, even if he's not going to update it right away or wouldn't be available on the release. And he's been, like I said, very responsive when it comes to fixing errors. See, that was a bad time to do that, because I'm not even in the gear yet. That sucks. Yeah, that's a bad time for that thing to glitch, because as soon as it glitches, even though I'm in the upper range on my stick, it resets it to the lower. So I have to reset the range, then pick the gear, then assign the splitter. Not what I needed was construction. Jeez. We going the right way? Yeah. Blythe. We are on our way. Drop off some lumber. Good mirror visibility on this. I can tell that he's kind of sticking with the times, like the actual style, and there would be a little bit of the mirror hidden, but usually when that happens in most trucks, people try to portray it very realistically, and they don't make it so that it can curve enough. With this, I can actually adjust the mirror down enough to where even though it's in that location, see, now I got a downshift, but I was in the wrong range now. It throws me out of range. Anyway, I kind of got cut off by Morgan there, but as I was saying, even though that convex mirror is partially blocked by the door, I can at least tilt it enough, unlike some other mods, to where I can actually see what's going on in my blind spot. So that's kind of cool.
Turn right.
He has just been yapping at me the whole time. In 3 miles, in 2 miles,
Turn
in
right.
1 mile, you just turned. Turn again. Get ready to turn. I got it, Morgan. I got it. It feels like it's, you know how there's just some parts where you could go by street after street after street, and it's only going to call it out when you got to turn. And sometimes you get into a city where every single cross street, it tells you, go straight, prepare to go straight, keep going straight. It's kind of like that, and I feel like there are certain parts of the map that's it works. It's more conducive to that, and that's kind of what I've been driving on ever since I got off the freeway. I'm just more frustrated, other than anything.
Continue straight.
Yep, it's directions about every frickin' 30 seconds.
Continue straight.
Now here's the question: am I getting directions from Morgan more often than I'm getting glitches? And I'd say they're about the same. I'd say they're about the same. Yeah, we are not going in there. Sorry, buddy. Look at this rocking. Look at this thing is rocking. Taking advantage of the physics mod from Zeemods. Get that Jake off now. Oh, probably keep it back right back on, so we don't go right into that dump truck. It's cool to be driving out here. If you guys know Southern California, a little bit more of a remote area, but all the plants and all the rocks and everything, even like the cracks in the road,
Keep right.
beautiful.
Keep left.
Oh, lost it. Lost it. Bad place to lose it. So the quest continues to figure out what is causing my
In
game.
400 meters. Turn left.
every 30 seconds. Oh yeah, oh it resets that too, because I had the Jake on, and once that goes, even though I had the Jake on my dashboard, it counted it was off, so I had to flick it twice. See if we can make it up here. I don't think I've delivered up here. This is pretty cool. Check that out. Oh, I must have missed a turn. And all the shifting and everything. That's hilarious. That's alright. Hey, that's cool. I'll take it. Oh, that happened. It glitched right when... Oh, that's cool. It glitched right when I was shifting. Like the second I was shifting. Kind of a cool little lookout here. It's like the game was saying, cool down, we'll show you a cool view. How's that? Alright, so let's see what we're doing here. Yeah, so I guess I was supposed to go to the right.
In 400 meters, turn right.
I didn't know what gear I was in before when it knocked me out of it. Like if I was in high or low. We still have an hour 20, so I missed a turn a while ago. You can wait. I bet you have a functioning transmission. How cool though. PNG graphics, by the way. Base and weather.
Keep right.
Oh, it glitched right when... Yep, and it knocked me out into... See, I was still in the high range, but it said I was in second. Everything gets reset. So the last time this happened, the truck just froze on me, and I just rolled straight into an intersection, and that was the end of the drive. Hopefully I can make it to the end to deliver. It's getting more frequent though. It's like something is overheating, and it's not. GPU temperature is only at 58% of capacity, 67% capacity on the CPU temp. Fan speed is 77. That's pretty average when I'm running with PNG at these settings, so I'm not looking at... And let's see, what do I have? CPU usage is low. It's only about... GPU usage 46%, CPU is 19%. So I'm not like rocking the computer. Don't know. Yeah, they expect delivery. I get it. We're still going the right way, right? Yeah, 45 minutes. Time is going down. Maybe we went off the freeway the wrong way.
Keep right. And then continue straight. Continue straight.
We gotta get it there so we don't get a late.
Keep right.
Yeah, it's one of those where every turn off he's telling me stay to the right so I can go straight.
In 400 meters, turn left.
So are we going to be able to make it to the delivery before I crash to desktop? That is what we're trying to do here.
Continue straight.
We should be just over the hill here on our delivery. Slow down a little bit in preparation for the turn.
In 400 meters, turn right.
Welcome to Blythe, guys.
Turn right.
See, when it glitches like that and I'm already in the low range, I just have to move the stick back as opposed to changing the range from low back to high.
In 400 meters, turn right.
Alright, here we go.
Turn right. You've arrived. It's been my honor and duty to see you through this mission.
The 4-way's on. See if we can line this thing up so we don't have to back it up. See if they'll take it. I could try to back it up to make it a little bit more straight. That's actually not that bad. I'm going to take it. I mean, I know I got to back it up a little bit, but that's okay. Should be able to. That's not bad at all. I'll take it. Parking brake. Go ahead and leave the 4-ways on. We'll leave the parking lights on. Turn the track IR off. And shut her down. Welcome to Blythe, guys. So, sorry, yet another video where I thought everything was going perfectly smooth in testing, and it turns out it's going to be a problem. Ongoing. So, going on week 2 now. And I apologize. It's kind of getting in the way of the driving. I can't really get out on the road and do much because, as you saw, every 30 seconds, just like that, my camera shakes, or my steering shakes. I lose every single functionality in all my peripherals, and yeah, that's kind of annoying. So apparently it is not Trucksbooks, because Trucksbooks, if I'm not mistaken, is turned off. I believe. Should be off. Yeah, Trucksbooks is not there. It is completely turned off. And there's something else that is communicating with the game on a regular basis and saying, turn everything off. Turn everything off. Anyway, hope you guys like the interior of the T600. Good updates from Dom. Hope he keeps moving forward that way. Really enjoyed it. And always good to see the Lode King Super B from Sartana back in 1.53. As I'm probably gonna be here for like, here's the other variable that I have if I'm thinking about going into 1.54. I have a system that is potentially dying somewhere, whether it's ports or power or communication within software in the game. Everything's tweaking out. You can probably see in that camera, this wheel just goes like that and shakes real fast. Every time it does that, it's basically cutting out, disconnecting from the computer. And I don't know why. But anyway, if you liked what you saw in the video, well, that would make one of us, because I didn't enjoy it. But the part before that with Dom's in the shop was good. I definitely think that you guys needed to see that, and you needed to know that the Sartana Lode King Super B was back in the game. But if you liked it, give me a thumbs up. Consider subscribing, hitting the notification bell so you can see all of my videos. And I will see you guys on the next one. Take care.